Well, Mayfield has a rich history, rich heritage. We've been here since 1823, and we try, I think, to hold on to our heritage a lot. I think we love to talk about the past. We love to tell our stories to our children and our grandchildren and those that will care to listen. But you'll go around Mayfield in a lot of offices. In my office, there's a lot of pictures of Mayfield's past and stores that I remember as a little girl, and places and haunts that people remember from long ago. And we try to hold on to that, yet it doesn't, I don't think, keep us from forging a future. I think we're beginning to think like a big city, even though I don't think we'll ever be a big city. And I love holding on to our small town charm. I think that's very appealing to people that move here from places like California and Michigan, and they see what we take for granted. It's things like just going downtown and walking around the square and 3 or 4 people waving at you because they know who you are, because this is your town, this is your community, and just the friendliness and sort of a rural atmosphere that we have. We hear stories about the Woolridge, Henry Woolridge, and the monuments that he built, and there's a lot of questions surrounding who he was and why he did something like that. And I just think the lore of the Maplewood Cemetery, and there's just a lot of that kind of history. I think we definitely have some wonderful eating establishments. I think we have some wonderful restaurants that people can visit during the day and during the evening, and sort of get a little, to play on the word, taste of Mayfield. And I think you'll see our hospitality, and you'll see our true Mayfield spirit come through, whether you're shopping in one of our stores, retail stores, or whether you're dining at one of our restaurants. We're called the Bible Belt. The whole area, that someone said one time, there were well over 100 churches in Grace County. There are a lot of churches just within our city limits, and I think our churches work well together when we have issues that involve the church, that involve people of the church. I think the people of churches are some of our best volunteers in city government. They're usually very active in their church, and so they bring that to the table as a good citizen, as well as a good, being a good steward of their time. And we have, the Mayfield Independent School System, as well as the Graves County School System, and I think they are both in the state recognized. I know they are recognized in the state as top-notch schools. In terms of wanting your children to go to a school where that they're going to be prepared for college and that type of thing, both of our school systems do a good job in that. Also, we're like number 9 in the state in test scores, and in the Mayfield Independent School System, we're number 1 in math scores in our high school and in the state, and that's pretty impressive. And when you're looking at a place to send your kids, especially in terms of public schools, I think we have 2 of the best, definitely in the state. We have some wonderful annual events here in Mayfield, and it's taken us a while to sort of grab onto events and keep them and build them. Of course, and within the city, one of our biggest events is our Glory Days Festival that sort of is centered around the 4th of July and the whole patriotic scene, and we have a great time there. We have one of the best fireworks displays in the area. We have a huge car show. We have just lots of fun, just lots of old-fashioned family fun right in the heart of downtown. We have, in the summertime, a summer music fest every Saturday night in Harmon Park, one of our city parks. We have a stage set up, and we have talent there every Saturday night putting on a free concert. And we have the Gourd Patch Festival that's sort of centered around the Arts District and the Art Guild, and they have a whole show that complements the festival and sort of exhibits what all you can do with the gourd, the very homely gourd. We have a Winterfest Christmas celebration where we have a nighttime parade, and that's always a lot of fun, and seeing what creative things people do with their entries with lights. If you're visiting Mayfield, if you're just passing through for the day, or whether you're looking for a place to relocate, I think you'll find some hidden treasures in Mayfield, things that will draw you back here and make you want to stay.